rhythmic motion. And rhythmic motion is about being able to throw your intent, really. Can you bring your life, or really it's going back, getting a picture of what it is you want, and then backing that picture up with your energy, with your tool, and then to the tool to the extent of getting the response. And, or another way to think about it is can you throw your energy out wherever you want to get the horse to give you a response or give you something. So with this, you can start off with, like there he's got a little bit close to me, it's crowding me just a little bit, so I bring my life up, I get a picture of him, I want him to back up, and let me just turn sideways here to kind of show you. So I bring my life up, and he really is not responding to that. So my picture is I want him to back off and away from me. So I bring my life up, he doesn't respond, so now I start creating a little rhythm with my tool. And there's all kinds of ways you can create rhythm. And as soon as he goes, I soften, I quit. And then I can do it again. So I bring my life up, and then I start creating some rhythm, saying, I need for you to move back, and as soon as he does, I quit. And then I'm going to do it again. And my rhythm came in quicker that time because he's getting an understanding, but he's kind of just ignoring me. The moment a horse ignores you, you get to do more. Okay? How much more is all depending on how much he's ignoring you and your experience. So if I bring my life up, put a little rhythm, and he already knows I can come in a little quicker with my response. So I keep it going. He still really hasn't moved off of me. There. Because I want him to start feeling of me when I bring my life up. There. He's going back without me having to always be so big with him. So that's asking for the backup, and you can ask for the hind end to step around the front end by stepping off to the side of him. He's already moving, but I didn't ask for him to move, so I'm just going to come in, rub on him here a little bit. Now I'm going to say, hey, can you move that hind? I'm focusing on that hind, and he's doing pretty well. And as soon as he goes, I quit. Gives me what I want. And I'll do that again. So I'm focusing, and he's saying, sure, I can move that around. So I don't need to do more. We'll see how well he is on this side. So I focus, I say, hey, I want your hind end to move around the front end. He's not responding, so I put a little rhythm in the rope, and that was enough, and so I quit. Now, if he wouldn't, then I can put a little rhythm, start twirling the rope, and then I can touch him with it. But he's responding, so I don't need to do more. I just throw my intent at him, and he's like, sure, I'll move around. So that's really nice. And now I'm going to ask for the front to move around. With the front, again, we're facing the neck, and I take the lead rope, the hand that's closest to the shoulders, the hand that's going to be connected to the halter. The other hand is going to just grab, about 2 foot of rope, and so I'm kind of making a little V here. And now I'm going to ask for the front to move around. So I bring my life up, and if he doesn't respond, which he's responding, so I don't have to do more, he actually gave me a step or two, so I quit. And I do it again, bring my life up, put a little rhythm, and now I'm still asking there until I can get the front foot that's closest to me to cross over the front that's on the other side. So I ask again, and again, this is just a turn on the haunches. And he wants to move more of the hind, there it is, and then I quit. If he were to go forward, I can use a little rhythm with my hand connected to the halter saying, no, don't go forward, I want you to go sideways. But he's doing very well. So I change my hands, hand closest to the shoulders, what's connected to the halter. The other hand's got the tail end. So I bring my life up. I get a picture of what it is I want. I want the front to move around the hind. My life comes up, and my tools show up to say I want a response there. And then I ask again. And if he starts wallering all over, I don't quit until he gives me a crossover step. Or at least try with the front end. There. Now he's leaving forward, so I can put a little rhythm on the lead rope. Say, no, don't go forward. And I can also, see there, he's kind of pushing into me a little bit. So I just keep asking, there, and then I quit. And as soon as I quit, he should quit. They're not always going to do that in the beginning. So you just keep setting it up until they do. A lot of this is about us, the humans. Can our life come up when we want ours to do something, and can it shut off when they give us something, or when you're just standing there chilled out? So he's actually doing pretty well here, just a little bit sticky on this side. So ask again. Thank you. Ask again. Thank you. So now this can turn into asking him out to do something. So now I can say, can you step out and around me? So I use a little steady feel. I direct him, my intent's for him to go out there. And then I ask a little rhythm on the shoulder to say, can you follow my intent out there? He's like, sure. So I can start putting all of these pieces together into something where I can go out and do something with my horse. So I'm asking him out and around me. And then can I ask him to move the hind end away from me, get him facing me, halt, just disengage the hind end. Now can I ask him to take his shoulder out that way, step off and around me in a circle this way. So I'm just giving him more things to think about and do with the 3 communication games. Because these three things are pretty much everything anybody does with a horse. So no matter who you are, you're using one of these or a combination of these 3 things. So I'm just asking him to step out and around me. Can I get him on a nice forward walk here? He kind of goes and stops, goes and stops. And then focus on that hind end, ask the hind end to disengage. And ask the front to step to me. So I drew that front to me. Now can I ask him to back up? So it's just putting all those pieces together. So he wants to go forward there, so I get a little firmer with my rhythm and bump, bump, bump. Say, don't leave, I want you to back. Move off, there we go. Good. So that kind of gives you, basics. This here's just as much about him getting to know me and me getting to know him to see where he's at. And now I have a kind of good understanding of where he is, what he knows, and we'll just continue on from here. So, thanks, and we'll see you next time.